Welcome back to round 2 of our Team Unified Modern event here. It's part of the GOGI Games 2019 Invitationals, our monthly series for the month of September. My name is Meik, I'm one of your hosts alongside Joe, Angry Man Fu.
I'm never gonna live that down.
You're not, no, never. Once you get a nickname, right, it almost
sticks,
never changes.
I suppose so.
Right? Unless like flowers grow out of your head, right?
I think if I was going my ass, man, it would
It's
still
like,
won't change.
you
It's still
got
be
to,
like,
you gotta like
Yeah.
fart like unicorn rainbow.
hey, my shirt already has unicorns and rainbows, man. And dolphins.
Dolphins.
Dolphins, bro.
Watch a match here between Clement Chu from Team Kaboons with a Z, and he's playing against Pagan E from Team West Side. There's a Team East Side. I want to watch that match.
East side, west side.
East Side, West Side, West Side better.
East
My,
side got more food.
my girlfriend will say that's not true,
Yeah, I mean, honestly, come on, man.
but West Side is better.
Come on.
That's not
Do
true.
you know how
but
much of
West
good
Side
food
better.
is in the East? You gotta be
But
on
there's
point.
also good food in the West. We won't get into this conversation.
Nah,
We'll wait until that
rubbish.
matchup comes.
Rubbish.
Clement is playing Blurn, while Pagan here is playing CoCoCombo. Actually, no, it's CoCoCombo deck. He's playing
Oh,
what?
we insist on calling it
CoCoCombo finish. I want him to win, and then we can.
I've actually only
call it.
seen this deck like operate once, so I'm not very sure about how the interactions go. There's still the devoted
It's a
druid
devoted
combo,
druid deck,
yeah.
right? I mean, like you come out with devoted druid and vizier of remedies. And you get infinite mana, and you do silly things with the infinite mana, right?
I think that the thing that really made the deck viable against Ranger Captain of Eos.
Yeah,
That's pretty
because
good,
you
right?
can, yeah, because you get to basically call in, call in your cavalry. Basically, you get to pick your.
Whoa, that's
get
an
to-
early judge call.
Really,
Clement is ready. Pagan is ready. Here we go.
players are started. I think they took a mulligan. Yes.
Now here we go. It's a Temple Garden, leading with a Temple Garden. Takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
What is the first
deals Clement 2
spell?
damage. What?
Can't see it.
What? There's a carrion feeder in his deck.
Yeah, the cannon feeder. So I understand the cannon feeder. Like,
Right,
I'll
okay.
keep it.
Oh, it's a give. Is that a giver of runes?
Oh yeah, it could be.
Yeah. A bit of glare, a little bit.
Need
hard
to encourage
interpret
everybody
it.
to wear to start playing with the non-glare
the
matte
matte sleeves, right? Hey, this is how you sell. This is
Yeah.
how you sell product, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you're going on a feature match. You
Yeah.
must have these sleeves. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
nobody,
a great
nobody
way.
will play at the tournaments at all.
That's a great way to sell product. I'm sure.
Clement
so-
not a really great turn. Honestly, if you're burned, you really don't want to like on your first turn not doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I guess you had to get rid of the giver of runes. If that is a giver of runes,
Yeah.
is it?
I'm pretty sure because
Okay,
she's
okay.
just holding her
We'll
hands
get
up.
We'll get the. It looks nothing like the graphic. No, I don't think
No,
it is.
it's
man.
not.
It's not. What the hell
What
is that?
is-
Ben will know. Hey Ben. What's
Hey,
the
Ben.
color in the gradient? That was lightning bolted because we can't see.
This is a white card.
What deck is
It's
this?
CoCoCombo.
It's a CoCoCombo.
Let's give her a rules, right?
No, it's not.
We thought it was give her
Yeah,
runes.
okay.
Maybe. Oh, it is. It
Is
is.
it?
Yeah. It is.
Combo shield.
No, we say it was give her runes. Man. It's like-
Oh, dinner already.
Anything.
Sedap ayam penyet.
Anything? Anything?
Sedap
Anything
ayam
halal?
penyet.
Sedap ayam penyet. Sure.
I have had a bit.
And a bit.
Just had the sauce around my friend.
There's like a burger we ordered like.
I like the conversations that we.
Adelon of the Great Rebel.
Yeah, I have.
That's a good one.
Uh,
Reinforcing the life lead.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe you can share with the boys.
Eidolon of Revel here, and Pagan. All he needs is one land.
Like the remaining boxes for you.
Okay, sure.
Uh,
It's like fries and shit.
No fries. The burger is just a burger.
there's a burger with
I
fries.
nearly swore on this.
All right.
Hey, you
Pagan. Pagan taking two damage, but gaining 2 more damage. Gaining 2 more life from the kitchen things. Great blockers against creatures that Clement has, and Clement looks like he is kind of stuck in.
Yeah,
in a
I
pretty
think
bad
honestly, I
position.
used to play the Abzan Company deck, and this is one of the best things that like the matchup against Burn is great as long as you can draw a Kitchen Finks.
Yeah.
They set them back so far.
One kitchen Finks will basically mitigate about 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
With of course without a Idol of the Great Revel, but I mean, it gains you 2 life. It blocks it blocks
A
something that's
Goblin
usually
Guide,
about like
a
2,
Monastery Spear, anything along those lines.
and then it gains you another 2 life, and then it
Yeah.
can block again. Actually, mitigates about 8 points of damage.
Yeah, honestly, if you don't do anything about it, the Coco player is just happy to sit there and wait. Yeah.
And looks like he's going to sit there and wait
Right.
for a while. Just beat him with a 3/2, man. Like he doesn't really need to add anything else to the board. Just get the extra land, Coco at the end of turn, and then
I think we might see this deck come to like. I mean, it's a good deck against the way that the format is running. I think.
yeah, the format's a bit slower now. It's quite creature based.
It's very, very diverse. It's very, very creature based. The amount of unfair things that are happening, I guess, has been reduced by a significant amount. Burn just won GP Indianapolis.
Cool.
Or Magic Fest Indianapolis. I'm
Magic
sorry.
Fest.
No, actually, it's correct. It's Grand Prix Indianapolis at Magic
Fest.
Indianapolis. Okay.
It
So-
is?
Yeah.
I have not been to a Magic Fest, by the way.
Magic Fest
like
is essentially just like what they call the weekend, but the GP happens within
the Magic Fest.
Yeah.
Right, so we still have GP.
So it's still GP. So that's why everybody who says it online is like not actually wrong. All the
It's like-
trolls, all the internet trolls. Oh no, you're wrong.
It's
It's no longer
Magic Fest."
GP. It's Magic Fest.
and then after that,
Yeah,
you
no,
have to
it's
go
not
and feed the
really.
trolls. And like,
Yeah.
actually,
Actually, guys,
oh man.
actually, is that a meme?
There's a stupid show called actually
Oh, is that
about
right?
like trivia, incorrect trivia about like nerd shit. It's funny.
I was just talking to a friend about how nerdy we all are. It's true.
It's true. Actually. Alright, so yeah, Pagan's like in a really good position. Clement's
Yeah.
only got like 4 cards in hand. Maximum amount of damage that he can do.
Yeah, I honestly
Maybe
think that
36.
the Eidolon in the situation hurts Clement more than it hurts Pagan.
Yeah.
Right.
So he did trade it off with a
Yeah.
with an attacking kitchen things. And Pagan here smartly like leaves behind. I think he could attack with both kitchen things though. Ooh,
Searing
here we
Blades?
go. Searing Blaze, 3 to creature, 3 to the face. It comes back. You
Gain 2
basically take 1.
Oh yeah, but yeah.
But Clement here is mitigating a little bit of damage. He will only be taking 4 each turn. And
But he really needs to like do something.
Yeah, Clement just in a
Yeah, no action, no pressure.
bad position right now. It would be great if he can drop the land.
So I see Lava
Put
Spike,
this-
I see Lightning Helix.
What is CoCoCombo?
CoCoCombo.
Nintendo, yeah. We love our Street Fighter. Anyway, CoCoCombo is basically it's an old school way of like talking about like collector company decks that have a combo element in it, and the combo element we're talking about is Devoted Druid and Vizier of Remedies. With Vizier of Remedies and Devoted Druid, basically you can generate infinite mana, and then
I
you
don't think
do
this is
you
the
do
right
nasty
block.
stuff, right? You cast a Shalai and then have infinite counters on all your creatures. You cast an infinitely large Walking Ballista. Court of Calling for anything that you want. Finale of Devastation for like 1 million for a Walking Ballista. Anything of that seems kind of unfair. So, yeah, it's not hard to do.
I'm
Not hard
not
to assemble.
sure if that was the right series of blocks for Pagan though. But okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Witness
he gets it back.
interfaces, man.
Another kitchen things here on Pagan side. Like he's getting back the value.
Yeah, so the deck has just a lot of angles of attack. It has the Vizier of Remedies, Devoted Druid combo. It has a whole bunch of like value creatures
Mhm.
and collector company and court calling to either find utility pieces that are needed for the board, or pieces that are needed for a combo. So it has multiple avenues of attack, I guess.
Yeah.
Hasn't been very popular recently, but I think that it's picking up a little bit.
Oh man, this really feels bad. That Sunbaked
Yeah.
Canyon. Okay, so Clement gets a redraw with the Sunbaked Canyon.
But he's
did
basically traded all of the resources in his hand to get rid of
Just a
the
few
persistent
creatures, yeah.
kitchen things.
Which
like
is
Eternal Witness,
persistently
which
coming
just
back.
got back a kitchen things, which then gets him life
Ah.
again. So yeah, it's a
It's-
bad spot to be in,
it's-
I guess. I wouldn't want to be Clement.
it's quite an uphill battle, right? Like one kitchen things already
It's
is
hard to deal
so
with,
much
yeah.
hard so difficult to deal with.
This is the third kitchen things essentially. So
Yeah.
I mean that's another 6 life.
I think it's collector company. Yeah. So the extra draw, I didn't
Right.
draw
So
him
now,
that much,
yeah,
right?
and I think that now basically Clement telegraphs his hand, right? Basically, if he attacks with the Monastery Swift Spear, he has some
Instant
amount of
speed,
spells
yeah.
to play to pump it up, and yeah. So I mean, yeah,
So pagan
has
here
a lot of
just-
information to work with.
Mhm.
But it seems like he's not doing a lot. Like I think he's stuck on a little bit of mana.
A collector company here, I think, would be
Yeah, pretty devastating.
yeah, Pagan's best draw. Even that Court of Calling, yeah, he does have collector company, and he just drew the other land, or he drew it last turn, but wanted it to enter the battlefield tab. So end step, Clement's got to know collector company is coming,
Or something.
or
yeah.
something along those lines.
You can call for 2 essentially. Oh no, this is the Coco, I guess.
Yeah, so Coco hopefully gets a combo. So we see a Vizier of Remedies,
And a
see a Noble Hierarch.
Hierarch is good.
Birds of Paradise. Nah, I would take out the Hierarch. The Hierarch allows you to smash in.
Oh,
Quite
it's okay, I guess.
profitably.
Yeah, no, I think it's alright.
All right, so Court of Calling here can bring in basically a Shalai.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No, yeah, you can call for 4.
Yeah, you can call for 4. The Shalai would be really, really great in protecting all his pieces. And then all he has to do is just wait for a Devoted Druid.
Yeah, but I mean, the great thing, honestly, is that this is all going to happen at instant speed, so you can just wait.
Yeah. Just lay the land, pass the turn.
You can
Your
beat
turn.
with his kitchen things if he really wants to. And maybe that's the argument to have the Noble Hierarch, right?
Yeah, where
You
you
just
can
put
be
the
with
Hierarch and then you
yeah.
just beat with the... And if he tries to trade, you gain some life, put you a little bit further out of danger.
Mm.
That being said,
And-
though, if he does attack, then he can't court. So if his plan is to court for Shalai, then but he did attack
Oh, he
anyway.
did, yeah, no, he dropped another land as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1,
6,
2,
7.
3,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can still.
So
cover
yeah, I mean,
Shalai.
honestly, if this was the play, then Noble Hierarch makes even more sense,
Mhm.
right? Rather than Birds of Paradise.
That's okay. I suppose.
Yeah.
It's not-
Hatsune, you're right.
not too
I think that the Clement is getting flooded out a bit, and when you have no pressure to begin with, this is it's a really bad spot to be in, to be like flooded on top of it.
Yeah.
And he's already cracked at some big canyon, so he's seen quite a bit of his deck, to be honest.
No, there isn't. You gotta look for team names. Yeah. All right. So yeah, Clement just in a pretty precarious position.
Vinok, yeah, you're right. It's going to be Karen Feeder. That's what he has in his deck. So I think that he's just trying to dodge it, right?
Karen Feeder gets him infinite life. Shalai will help to close out the game, but it's not going to make him win the game. Yeah. So Karen Feeder probably the best. Clement's just got too much burn in hand. He's got 2 pieces of burn.
Yeah, but I think that the burn player is in a very, very tough spot in this matchup because like you need burn to push through damage to try and get over the top, right? But if you have if you don't have like board presence, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
So you want to compromise board presence, but your board presence really doesn't get through a lot of the things that are on the board, right?
Yeah, Pagan's kitchen things is quite a bit annoying.
Yeah, I mean honestly, just a very standard court for Eternal Witness is very powerful.
Oh,
Just get the court back and then just get another creature into play.
Yeah.
That's very powerful.
get his other kitchen things
Yeah.
out of the graveyard.
And potentially just you court for the witness, block with the witness,
Mhm.
lay some damage, take back the court, There's a lot of stuff that can happen.
All right, so he's gonna lava dart. I think the lava dart's going towards.
The
Oh no, sorry,
bird
that's a lava
probably?
spike.
Spike. So
That's a
it's 3
spike.
damage, so it goes to 9. And the Swift Spears are 2 3s.
Question. Ask the teammate, which is
cards in
legal.
Sure. What's going on here?
Lava speak. All right, respond to your lava spike. What am I going to do?
Well, I mean, just go for Shala if you really want to, right?
Caught for 1.
He's going for the winner, essentially. But I don't know. This is
That's
a little bit. Yeah.
All right, so the court resolves.
Yeah, that's probably right. Can still react to this though.
He's got. I mean, like he's got a few options, right? Knight of Autumn is still a good option.
Well, not really.
Oh
Is whether Clement has
no!
like burn in hand. Yeah, so it's effect on the stack.
All right, so this one go to the graveyard. It's gonna come back. Gonna put the +1/+1 counter on the Karen feeder. He has to kill the Karen feeder like right now, like right
Yeah.
now.
I mean, if he doesn't have burn, it's scoop, right? But he probably does.
All
Or
right,
your Lightning
so it
Helix.
does get rid of the Karen feeder. Whoa. Yeah.
I
So
don't know,
that did not play out as well as Pagan had
I
hoped.
honestly think like sequentially seems a bit weird from what like.
He could have done like I think he could have just waited, right? Like
Yeah.
you can wait for maybe not wait for the attack, but
So I think he sacks the Lightning Helix in response so that he doesn't gain the life.
yeah.
Sack in response to the Lightning Helix so he doesn't
So
gain the life.
that
But
Clement doesn't gain life.
it just kind of still feels pretty bad. That was the bullet that you needed to.
To just finish out this
Yeah.
game, man.
But to be fair, Clement also now is bound. Like if he attacks now, he loses every resource that he's expended every resource to not die. So now is the situation where
We don't know, and we don't know what Pagan
has in hand.
has
yeah.
in hand. Or at least Clement doesn't know what Pagan has in hand. So
Yeah, actually, so Vinox is right. I don't think you should kill the feeder. You should kill the
Vizier, right?
yeah.
Like that
That's
first.
it's the enabler. It's like the Melira or the Anafenza previously.
Yeah, but
So
I mean, like
just don't know who's
Clement,
pointing what at what. But,
Clement's like so behind. So. Oh yeah.
yeah, because basically I don't know.
Things does come back without counter. That's right. So I think Clement might have identified the wrong thing to get rid of, and maybe just made like.
Maybe he knows like the super meta game call that Pagan only has one guarantee. I don't know.
But he's got 4 Viziers.
Super meta. Why would you? Oh.
Oh wow, throws 2 in front of the Vizier.
Yeah,
Okay.
interesting. See what's coming up.
Well, Knight of Autumn here, just gonna give him extra 4 life. Or is he just gonna put 4 card? Wow, he's gonna
Fierce.
make it a 4-3 and just like, sure bro, show me what you got. Show me what you got.
It's
Clever.
2+1/+1 counters, right?
Yeah, 2+1/+1 counters.
But that doesn't put it out of bolt range, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
a 4-3.
That's very interesting.
I
Searing Blaze is going to be very painful.
oh man, yeah.
No,
No,
you
but no
can't-
lands.
it doesn't
Yeah,
have to
no
land,
lands. Unless Sunbaked Canyon, crack Sunbaked Canyon.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
But I mean, honestly, like in a situation where you're winning, the thing that you want to think about is what is the
what is the thing that
big
will make you
situation
lose?
that will
Yeah,
make you lose, right?
yeah. When we talk about it a lot on this stream. 3 questions we always ask ourselves, like, what's the best play? What's the best play? What's the best draw? Who's supposed to be the aggressor and the control deck, and like what will make me lose this game? Like, it's so simple, right? But we forget to ask ourselves that sometimes, especially when we're playing. I would put 2 of them against the Knight of
But
Autumn.
I think this is why a lot of people think that Magic is a luck-based game. The people who are outside the game, they think that Magic is luck-based, right? Because it's whatever you draw, whatever you have.
Mhm.
But honestly, it's not. It's very, very clear that it's a skill-based game like poker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd have to you create your own luck.
Yeah, you
essentially.
mitigate variance is what you're trying
Yes.
to do with your play, right?
That's right. Oh, that is a very poor block, I feel.
Yeah, so I think that block essentially eliminated any chance he had to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I
Is
guess
he-
he needed to block in the situation. Yeah, he was forced.
Kitchen Finks. Oh, shall I?
Interesting.
Shall I? Oh, double green, yeah, alright, it's double green X. Right, so Shalai protects the rest of his board, and I think there's nothing that Clement can do right
Game
now
2, there we
except
go.
to
Scoop
respond
it up.
scoop. CoCoCombo finish. Not really a combo finish, lah. He didn't really finish him off with the combo.
Yeah, so I think
if
like
it-
sideboard wise, Clement only has, I guess, very limited options. Skull Crack, I guess, would be interesting. But, I mean,
yeah,
it's
it
like
stops. It stops at
little
one
bit,
turn, right?
yeah.
No, but
You can Skull Crack on the turn that he's trying to get infinite life.
Oh yeah, and then get infinitely
then Skull
large,
Crack, okay.
infinitely large.
You can if you do it right. Yeah, if you cast
You
it at
have
the right
to
point.
you have to cast it at the same point where Clement did
Yeah.
it just now, right?
Yeah.
Which is it entered
At
the
the point of the
battlefield,
sacrifice,
entered
yeah.
the graveyard, and triggers went on the stack.
Yeah.
For Pagan side of the board, he's got one Eldritch Evolution, one Collector Oof, one Caustic Caterpillar, oof. One Burrington Forge Tender, that's great. One Core Firewalker, excellent. What's this? Kambal Consulate. What's
Gumber.
that guy, yeah. Sambal, but with a K.
Yes.
2 Thought Seizers, 2 Assassin's Trophy, 2 Path to Exile, 1 Thran the Last Troll, 1 Gideon Ally of Zendika, and 1 Vraska Golgari Queen.
Console
Console-
of allocation.
Oh,
it's
Consul
the
of
50
Allocation.
mana one, right?
Sambar, the console of allocation.
He's great.
Indeed, a spicy card.
Yeah, he's great in this matchup. Core Firewalker and Burrington Forge Tender, amazing cards for the matchup. Thran the Last Troll also is.
I don't think so.
Is
No, not really.
is good, but it's not
Yeah.
good enough for this matchup because like Clement's going to be able to go first, and Burn player basically you want to drop your 1-drops, 2 1-drops, or like you go.
I think he's boarding in paths actually. Clement looks
Yeah.
like he wants to be able to deal
deal
like,
with
kitchen
with
things and things like that. In
at
like,
almost
one-
instant
yeah.
speed. Yeah.
Well, instant speed, but I honestly don't know whether you want to give like. Yeah, I guess you're stuck, right? What are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
no, Kitchen Things is what wrecked you the last game, right? Like
Yeah.
it gained Pagan at least
8
12
10
life.
life, yeah.
8,
8 with the
2,
potential
4,
for 12, I think.
6, 8.
8,
No,
then
12.
10.
He 12. So he had 2 Kitchen Things.
Right,
They
so that's
died.
8
Then
already.
he
Yeah,
brought
yeah,
back
that's right.
with this thing and
Right. Yeah, so it was 10 with the potential for 12. Yeah.
Value.
so much
Value.
That was only one. That was only one game.
Yeah, that was only
I
one game.
expected them to think much faster.
I don't know. It's a combo deck versus a burn deck. We thought that. We had this conversation earlier, Randall. Like,
That's true.
yeah, we want to end games on turn 3. No.
Hey
this
man, I've
is-
seen the burn versus burn matchup last until like the absolute 5th round of time, so I've seen it all.
Last fighters are. You've got 4 life. I've got 4 life.
Hey, can you give a slow play warning for people in the last
Yes.
5 turns? You can, right?
You
Because
can,
I,
you can.
I see a lot of players take the last 5 turn announcement as license to just tank every decision.
No, you can. You can.
can, right? That's what I should be doing.
yeah,
Running
you-
around giving slow play warnings to everybody.
You used.
Hey you, slow play. Hey you.
Yeah, slow play.
The people in the store know when I use this voice what I usually pepper that with, but I can't say it all the time. Right? Right guys, you know exactly. Hey you,
Hey
blank
you.
blank. Slow play warning.
Hey you, numbskull.
No,
Like-
don't even need to.
Hey you.
Those who don't know.
Hey you, jerk. When
hey
somebody.
you, slow player.
Okay, so here's the cool thing, right? Like we can use we
Clement
use
is
a
happy
lot
with
of
his hand.
expletives, right? But when some, especially like a female or like an elder person calls you like a jerk, that hurts.
I don't
You
know.
jerk.
I don't know. I guess I dig skin enough. Whoa. Pagan is happy with his hand. Here we go.
All right, so 7
Round 2.
v7, and we're going
This
to
is
start
a
off
much
with
better start, right?
Ripple.
At
Well,
least he's
I-
doing something on turn 1.
Yeah, okay. So the best start would be like 1-drop creature,
Yeah.
like Swift Spear or Goblin Guide. Some things along those lines. Something along those lines.
And now, that's a crack.
And is this a bird? And you've always got to bolt the bird, right? Yep.
Ah, but it's a high hug, so you don't do anything to high
So
hug.
you-
Right? You have to save your burn for the bird.
burn the mum. Oh, is that APAC?
That's an APAC
APAC
forest, Korean
land?
forest, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
Nice. I like the APAC
Ask me what to
lands.
buy and what to sell, I can tell you. Ask me all this obscure card and what the value
It's like,
value. Sorry,
what?
mate.
Coalition relic.
I mean, we buy that from time to time, but yeah.
We buy that for a bulk price.
No, actually it's
A
legit,
coalition
man. Come on,
land really
man.
got
Come on,
money.
man.
Whoa.
We run a legit business here.
No, I'm surprised like coalition relic actually has money in it.
Yeah, I mean, it used to be really expensive and then it was hurt by the reprint, obviously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, searing.
Oh, searing blaze. That's why you don't burn the bird
Yeah.
because you've got other options.
Now this is a game
This is
plan
a
that
nice-
seems to be
yeah.
working a lot better for Clement. And I mean, if you can follow this up with Eidolon, then
Oh, the
the
searing
sequence of
blaze.
play-
Searing blaze was
very
off the top
different.
too.
Whoa,
Hatsune Miku. Okay,
good
that's
eyes.
cool. Nice. Maybe Hatsune Miku is like standing right behind like Clement right now.
Commentary.
It's like,
we
hey guys, you missed that.
we should pay a
Oh,
retainer
nice.
for people who do that. You know, it's like the guys, the judges with the iPads in the
Yeah,
photos.
yeah.
You know, all those that shit's hard.
Yeah,
to
that's
follow.
that's too much already.
But that shows you something about this game that is incredibly hard to stream effectively because
Right.
there's so many things that you're trying to capture. You know, there's so much essence in the game that you really if you want it, it has to be very artificial.
Have
Like,
you seen like the Pokemon card game, the championships?
No.
Okay, so if you ever play
Bunch of
Pokemon card
nerds.
game,
Bunch of nerds.
okay, so if you ever watch like Pokemon, if you've ever played Pokemon card game, right, like you have prizes. So you have 6 prizes that are face down, which are basically like ante from your deck, but
Uh-huh.
you don't know what it is. So there's
Oh.
these 6 cards that are laid down by the side. And for streaming purposes, right, it's laid down on a piece of plexiglass
Oh,
so
so you
that
can see-
we, the audience, can see
Oh,
what's missing
wow.
from this guy, what 6 cards are missing from this guy's deck. And it's like,
I mean,
wow.
but this is but it's part of the very very good reason why Magic took this away. You know, this was part of Magic's history. You know, this is the game when it first started. You're supposed to flip the top card of your deck as
And then you ante,
yeah,
you
as
ante
the,
that
at the
card,
start
right?
of the game, right? But they removed it because then it adds into this like completely unknown variants that,
It's
or like
like-
these weird things. You know, like the one powerful card in your
Two-
deck that is built around. Oh, flip! Sorry.
Too
Scoop.
random, dude. And you scoop and you lose that card too.
And you lose the card. You can't
It's
even
like,
scoop, you have to struggle.
no, I don't.
I wonder how many Black Lotuses were like won or lost.
It's
This way, man. We used to have like those donkey cards that they let you change the card that was.
Oh, the
wager,
auntie.
you know,
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like, swap this card. Jewel Amulet, I think it was. No, Jewel Bird. I think. Yeah, I think it was.
Did you ever play with the anti cards?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I never was in that era.
Demonic
with
concept. It
anti-card.
was a demonic. The contract from below. The
Contract
best
from
card
Below.
ever printed in Magic the Gathering. One black mana draw 7 cards. You know where to find?
Wow.
You think Ancestral Recall's broken, my friend? Never play contract from below, bro. One black mana draw 7 cards. You know?
Wow.
And they say blue is the color of drawing
Yeah,
spells.
no,
Drawing cards.
no, not true.
And very quickly, as we were babbling there about
They're like Clement's
Clement's
great,
board
like,
is completely non-existent versus
Clement's great start versus.
it's birds and
Red
2
Up
devoted
again.
druids. Is that right?
Yeah, Pagan now has the ability to call calling, not call calling, to collect the company instead.
Yeah, and potentially just win the game. So, like Clement has to. This is this weird balancing point, right, where you want to put threats on the table, but if the moment you tap out, you potentially can lose the game.
Mm.
I mean, you need one hell of a
Not
lucky
fun,
collector
yeah.
company, but you know it's possible.
I mean, like, it's not that hard, right? Like, he's only looking for
Kills the
ooh,
birds. Yeah, bolt the bird. No,
No,
bolts
the devoted druid.
druid,
I mean,
okay.
like,
he's gonna try and get rid of the other one.
all he needs is
Okay,
a vizier
okay.
of remedies. So here we go. It looks like this is going to be a goblin guide for Clement. Yeah, the minute the vizier of remedies hits the battlefield, like the game is probably over. Okay, so goblin guide.
Well, he just generates like I think
Attacks.
it's infinite
Infinite mana, infinite mana.
right?
Oh, speaking of which, collector company on the top of the library. It looks like Pagan's not going to be fetching anytime soon. Takes the 2 points of damage and Clement knows that there's a collector company on the top. He does have a window to respond to get rid of the devoted druid.
Those GP lightning bolts look awesome, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm like,
yeah, really
are they
nice.
foil or non-foil?
These
they
are
all-
non-foil, but there are foil
Yeah,
versions of them as well.
Oh, so sweet. Me once. Sorry, these are not GP lightning bolts. These are Magic Fest
Oh,
lightning bolts.
You're right. Oh yes. Oh, sorry.
Actually,
Actually Magic Fest lightning bolts.
see, this is probably like the only stream where there is like recall, in comedian speak. Like,
Oh yeah.
recall
yeah,
is just
yeah. I see the
we're
viewers
trying-
dropping.
yeah. We're trying to get the triplet. Well, I one day I want to do like
Oh, so I think that another burn spell was expended
Yeah.
on the devoted druid. Yeah.
is that path or?
I
Oh, that
don't
was a
think-
path. Yeah, that's
That's the Gideon path.
path. Yeah.
Oh, fancy.
And
Clement
if
is all
Pagan
about the
doesn't
fancy
want to
cards.
lose, well, he didn't look for the land.
Failed to find.
Yeah, because
That's pretty.
God damn, I really want this collector company, man.
Yeah, but he's gonna have the. I mean, he has the collector company ready to go,
Yeah.
so that helps him rebuild the board.
Shit, I'm gonna keep this collector company. So
Thank you very much.
you guys are awesome commentators. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. We try our best. I know, yeah. We're not like Reed Duke lah. I think if you really wanted like instructional stuff, you
Yeah,
watch
just watch Reed.
Reed
I
Duke.
mean,
Yeah,
Reed
Reed
is-
Duke's channel is amazing, but I fall
Yeah.
asleep. Like, I need.
I watched him play Jun, and it was super instructional. Like, yeah, I mean, really.
and
yeah.
that's when you foiled up your Jun deck, right?
But I mean, like he's so good that sometimes you like he sets it up for you in his explanation, right? That you know exactly what he's trying to do for the next 3 turns,
yeah.
so you can fall asleep for the next 3 turns.
Yeah.
And when
And
you
it's
wake up,
like
at
when
the
you
end
wake
of
up,
it,
it's
you're
like,
like,
oh,
it
that's-
played out exactly the way he set it up.
This
No
is
wonder this
the-
guy is a proto winner and Hall of Famer.
It's those like Kurosawa film type this thing where they go into the dreamscape and then like you see the battle happen
Yeah.
and then it goes back to reality and a raindrop falls on the floor.
Oh, that's why Pagan failed to find his planes, because he had a fetch in play that he wanted to be able to fetch to get the collector
To
company.
get the collector company
I
going, yeah.
see.
All right, so well, he didn't need
Don't
I mean, like, he
know.
didn't need the mana. Oh. Sure, why not? Let's just get back. There's a Vizier, is that? No, that's a Giver of
Let's
Runes.
give a runes and the winners.
Oh, that's even worse.
The winners takes back the company. This is why I
So
love
let's-
playing this deck, by the
let's
way.
do-
By the time I finished Japanese foiling out this deck, it became bad. I got the
And now
parts.
it's good again.
Yeah, hopefully, I actually got the parts somewhere.
It's good again.
Oh,
Come
yes. Can use my forest again. The forest that Chris signed for me.
on. And look at that. All he has to do is just pass the turn.
Actually,
I'm
do
just
use the
gonna give-
forest. The forest is my lands deck.
All he has to do is just keep passing the turn and then collect the company again. This is pretty bad for Clement.
This is still attack step, though, right? I mean, this is
no,
still
this is
post
still
main
Clement's
phase.
turn, yeah.
He hasn't passed his attack step, I don't think.
No, he hasn't. What would be great for Clement here would be
He has to deal with the Giver of Runes.
Yeah.
He has to. And if he's gonna pass,
he loses, yeah. He
He's gonna collect the
probably
company again.
loses.
that's a blowout. The best you can hope for is for Bacon to whiff on
Yeah.
collect the company. I've seen it happen. It's happened to me.
Okay, so there are a few combos here, right? Where we see like Karen Feeder and not Scavenging Goose.
Okay, so he suspends the. What's that? I can't remember what the suspend one is.
Lightning,
commentary.
lightning, Rift Bolt. I was gonna go like Lightning Bolt. Is
Bolt.
like,
Oh, man, I'm old. Memory is not what it used to be.
Oh,
Gamba.
Kamba and
Sambal hits the table.
Sambal and kitchen
the
things.
machi in him pulled out the sambal.
Sambal goreng. Oh, this is so
For all of our
bad.
foreign viewers, sambal is a chili sauce that we we eat with like basically everything, right?
Yeah.
And it's a Malay in origin, I think. Yeah. So
It should be like Indonesian.
Indonesian, Malaysian. So
yeah.
the people who make the best sambal are the old grandmas, machiks. They're called. Oh, they
Yeah, the
machik make the
makcik, yeah.
sambal.
Oh.
Shop only.
I used to date. I hope my girlfriend's not listening.
No.
I used to date this girl who like I really liked the mom because the mom made this like sambal belacan, which is like
Oh,
so so good. It's so hot that if you dip your fork in it, right, your fork just melt. Yeah, your fork just melted into the sambal belacan. That's how hot it was.
So I think
This is so bad for Clement.
He's targeting Kambal with the Rift Bolt.
Yeah, but he's
Okay,
gonna
so
lose 2 points
to
of
life.
life.
And
And
gains
then-
to life, right?
Correct. But there is a idol of the idol of the
right,
Great
yeah,
Rebel.
okay.
So he loses 4 life and Pagan gains 2 life. I was like, ow.
Ow.
That's
That
painful.
kinda hurts.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts
Why,
bad.
bro?
That hurts deep.
And I mean, okay, we have the deck list, so that's a one-off Kambal, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, in the sideboard that's only 1 Kamba.
Yeah.
So he's
But
gonna get
that's-
rid of
I
it.
mean, honestly, you cast Collected Company twice, along with your opening hand. There's 23 cards in your deck that you've seen. 21 cards in your hand that you've... 19 cards in your deck that you've
Oh
seen.
my goodness. Okay, so collector company here. Calling here probably for a Shalai, and if Clement here
Yeah.
wants to respond, he needs to respond right now because he knows what's coming. Caught for 4. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, he didn't draw that great this matchup. But I mean, this is just a bad matchup, honestly.
Yeah, Clement. I mean, yeah,
There's so many things that you have to deal with, like right there, or you're in a
or you're
very,
in a
very
really
spot.
bad spot, right? Like
Yeah.
turn 3, if you don't get rid of like the turn 3 combo,
Yeah, I mean, on
you're out
turn
of the
1,
game.
there are 3 things that essentially you have to deal with, right? If he casts a bird, if he casts a Noble Higher, or he
or
casts
a giver
a
of
Giver of
runes.
Runes, those are 3 things that you need to remove, and that's
Yeah.
one burn spell that's not going to the face.
Correct.
Right, on turn 2, then he has a whole host of other plays that, and when he gets to 3 mana, my
Yeah,
god, then
it's
you
like,
just
yeah.
scroll, Kitchen Pink, Eternal Witness, any number of like things that you really don't want to see across the board.
Even a night of, a simple thing like Night of
Night of
Autumn,
is gonna
just
be
like
very
gains you
painful.
4
Right,
life.
and
That's
trades off
2
with your
cards.
Goblin Guide,
Yeah,
or trades off with
exactly.
a burn spell. It is so good against the burn matchup.
Oh, this is particularly
Yeah, he should
tough.
just play Dredge, right? Yeah. It's team unified though, so maybe his opponent, maybe his
His
teammates
team
are
will be
playing.
playing Dredge.
Well, his teammates are playing Tron and
Yeah, looks like Clement is playing.
His teammate on the B table is playing Dredge.
Yeah, Clement seems to be playing like the strictly like Boros burn.
Yeah.
Because we don't see in the
Well,
sideboard.
honestly, it has been doing very well.
Just Boros burn,
so
right?
I think it's Grand Prix Ghent is going on now. It's a
Hmm.
team modern. It's not unified, but I think like the top 4 deck lists from the top 4 teams from day 1, 2 of the teams have Burn as one of their lead decks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I think that
That's
it is
easy.
very powerful in this format where everybody is a little bit slower. It absolutely chews up those decks that try and grind you for like I think like it's great against things like white blue control, right? Because
Oh yeah.
you can put a lot of pressure on them to have exactly the right draws, and that's it. Pagan wins. Combo.
Combo finish.
Breaker.
Well, he didn't really combo finish,
No, it
lah.
wasn't a combo
but-
finish. It's just value. It was just, but that was the reason why the Abzan Company deck was so good back then, because it had a combo inbuilt into an incredible value deck, right?
Yeah,
You could just
that's right.
grind value against almost anybody. And the only reason why it fell off the face of the tournament circuit was because there were just things that were far, far more broken.
Like Faithless
like
Looting.
Arclight Phoenix.
Or like Outline Phoenix, yeah.
That's right, man. Nintendo
Combo finish. All right.
He didn't even
Uh,
name the deck, guys. We named the deck.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, we're going for. So proud of ourselves. We're going for a short break.
Yeah, there's 10 minutes left in the round, so we should be back in
Yeah.
probably like 15 minutes.
Yeah, and we'll come back with round 3. Today, I believe there are 5 rounds,
5
followed
rounds
by
is
our semi-finals
top
and
8.
finals. Top 8? Top 4?
Kind of top 8, I think. Yeah.
Top 8,
Yeah,
oh, okay.
no,
Top
top
8
eight.
is kind of fun. And remember, you can join us on the stream.
No, I think that they are done.
Yeah.
Okay, we're working on having multiple cameras.
we would like that. But
Akan datang, as we say in this
yeah.
country. Coming soon.
yeah, support our stream, man. Come to the
Yeah.
store. Come to the store, play at the store, be on the stream, and just buy our stuff. And the more stuff you
And we'll
buy,
put
then
more cameras.
you put more, yeah, we can put more cameras too.
We have grand plans. Like hand cameras. Although
Alright.
that sounds wrong. But,
That's
you know.
hand cams. All right. Remember, you can join us on the stream Wednesdays 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/GoGoGames. If you're watching on YouTube, remember, join us on Twitch and interact with us live, and tell us how great/bad we're doing.
Probably
Because-
the latter.
Yeah, because we don't read YouTube comments afterwards. I still do read YouTube comments and want to commit suicide sometimes.
Say no to cyberbullying, guys.
I don't really care.
I really don't care.
YouTube.com if you want to watch all the replays, and if you like what you hear and see, do check us out on our
Cameras for the commentators, man.
Yeah, that we've been working on that for a while.
When we are more handsome, we will do it.
When we slim
So
down.
never. That's what I say.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon.